Good morning, students. How are you? Fine. So, yesterday I have taught you the features of Soviet system, and I have also told you that every system has some positive features and some negative points also. So, this Soviet system was good in some ways. How? Because all economic activities were in the hands of government or state was the owner of all the activities, so it has become a great power in the world. That we have studied in first chapter, two powers, USSR and USA. So USSR can compete USA only because all the things were under the control of government, and it also developed its economy also. It was having good communication network, it was having energy resources, all types of machineries they were produced in USSR only. Means there was no export or import. You must know this thing, that in USSR there was no place for export and import. All the things which they require, they produce in the country only. They were having efficient transport system that was connected to the remotest area of the country. Whatever things are required, that consumer goods were produced in the country only, because all the things were in the hands of government and there was no privatization. So unemployment was not there, the government was providing employment, although the salary was not so good as it was in the West, but minimum standard of living was ensured to each and every person living in USSR. Subsidies were given to the people because the salaries were less, so subsidies were given to bring equality. Yesterday I have told you that society was based on equality, and if there were some poor people, so subsidies were given on child care or education or in hospitals also. And because the land was in the hands of government, or all the productive assets were in the hands of government, so the production in all the sectors increased. So all these were the good points or the positive points of the Soviet system, but it has the negative side also. What happened? If we see the politics of USSR, as I have told you, that there was only one political party, which was, yes, it was Communist Party. So there was only one political party, no place for other party, there was no opposition, and it was having the tight control over all the political institution. So the political system has become bureaucratic and authoritarian. Means the bureaucracy of USSR became more powerful, and there was no contact between citizen and government. The life of the people has become very difficult. They were not having freedom of speech, they can't oppose the government, there were no rights to the people, no democracy was there, and all the institutions were under the tight control of Communist Party. That political party was also not accountable to the people, because there was no democracy. You have studied in 11th class that in a democracy the government is accountable to the people, but because there was no democracy, the government was not accountable to the people. One more thing, as I have told you yesterday, that Russia was the largest republic there. USSR was having 15 republics, I have told you yesterday. Some were from East Europe, and some were from Central Asia. Russia was the largest among them, and it was dominating also. So the people living in other 14 republics, they were feeling themselves as they are neglected, and they were being suppressed by Russia. So one more negative point was that, as you know, the world became bipolar. There was Cold War, and because of Cold War there was arms race. So a huge amount of money of USSR was spent for this, and this created problem for the people living in USSR. One more thing, in positive points I have told you that all the consumer goods were produced in USSR itself. There was no import and no export. So what happened? Technically USSR became backward. The Western countries means USA bloc. They were having advanced technology, and the USSR was lacking technology. And because of lack of money, because of lack of technology, there was now shortage of consumer goods. What happened? In 1979, USSR invaded Afghanistan, and a huge amount of money was spent there. Again, it created economic problem in USSR, and first time it happened that USSR had to import the food from other countries. Economy became stagnant, unemployment was increasing, the people were not getting good salaries. So all these were the negative points or the negative features of Soviet system. Students, you must know this thing, that these negative points were responsible for the disintegration of USSR. In tomorrow I will teach you about the causes of the disintegration of USSR. Then I will tell you these points again. So till then, goodbye, take care.